Why?
Live, this is Fox 56 News, first at 10.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Juliana Ferfari. Aaron has the night off. We begin tonight with concerns surrounding the head coach of Hazleton area's high school boys varsity basketball team. Fox 56's Taylor Whartonby heard from some concerned parents before tonight's school board meeting. Taylor.
That's right. Many people are truly concerned and want answers. And at the board meeting, they weren't given any. Head coach Tim Barletta is under fire after concerning messages were allegedly sent to a student. Those messages sent to a 15-year-old on social media and later publicly posted by a friend. I spoke to Evelyn Childs, a resident of Hazleton, before the board meeting.
Ask them some question, you make some comment, they look in their face each other, and that's it.
Childs thinks that it's unfair. Barletta is on paid leave.
We have a teacher here, they working hard. We have the school community, they working hard, and it's not fair. They send it to somebody that doing something wrong, home with payments.
Childs tells me something needs to change. She's concerned about the school's reputation. Her husband, Robert Childs, is running for school board, stating he is concerned about the board's hiring policies.
The load of misbehavior falls squarely on the shoulders of that board. Employees taking advantage of their position and doing things they shouldn't be doing because they presume that they have protection from board members. That shouldn't happen.
When Fox 56 reached out to Hazleton Area School District Superintendent, he responded with a statement saying, "As you know, we do not comment to the media about Pacific personnel matters. I can tell you, however, generally speaking, that the district will always act consistently and swiftly in accordance with federal and state law and district policies to ensure the protection of its students through prompt and thorough investigation and action." His suspension was not discussed in the meeting today because it was not on the agenda. Reporting live, I'm Taylor Whartonby with Fox 56 News, first at 10.
All right, Taylor, thank you so much. Now, we're expecting some winter storms to impact us tomorrow into this weekend. Fox 56 meteorologist Mike Susko joining us now with how bad it could possibly get. Mike.
Hi, Juliana. Yeah, we do have winter weather advisories in effect for the entire area of northeast and central Pennsylvania. That will go in effect tomorrow, late morning and early afternoon, continue to Saturday morning, because we are watching this system, which is bringing snow to parts of Wisconsin and Michigan, as well as rain to areas near Cincinnati. That's moving towards us and will be impacting us tomorrow. Current temperatures are around the freezing mark here, and tonight will be mostly cloudy. This will come in late tomorrow afternoon and early tomorrow afternoon, I should say. You can see it's starting off as snow and a mix for the valleys, and then it continues into your Friday night as well as your Saturday morning. We'll have that snow map total coming up in just a bit.
An investigation is underway into the death of a Lycoming County infant. According to police, 21-year-old Shamari Truax allegedly gave birth to her baby in her home and left the child on the floor for an hour before seeking help. The child died from cardiac arrest at a hospital just a little bit later in the day. Further investigation showed that in November, Truax visited a clinic to terminate the pregnancy, but that procedure was unsuccessful. She also tested positive for cocaine in her system at a separate hospital visit. Troopers responded to a home on Spruce Road in an attempt to charge Dean Alvaney with simple assault and other related charges. Alvaney barricaded himself inside of that home, but was eventually apprehended. A Frackville man is facing charges after police say he fled the scene of two crashes, leaving cars heavily damaged and hitting a home. According to Pottsville police, they were called to West Railroad Street and North Center Street on Sunday. The driver responsible for both incidents has now been identified as 29-year-old Christopher Grusty. Police are asking for your help identifying a man that they say invaded somebody's privacy at Old Navy Outlet fitting rooms. It happened at the Pocono Premium Outlets. Anyone who knows this person or has any information should contact officials. New at 10, a long-time landmark in the Poconos is set to be demolished and replaced with a popular convenience store. But not everybody is embracing the plan to tear down that nostalgic place. Fox 56's Jake Starwar shows us what's left in the history in Tannersville.
What you're seeing right now is what remains of the Tannersville Inn here in the Poconos, which was in business since 1825. A legendary spot in the area, the inn was in business for nearly 2 centuries, welcoming generations of locals and travelers over the years. It permanently shut down, though, during COVID. Since then, Pocono Township has been deciding what to do with the vacant space. At a township meeting on February 6th, the Board of Commissioners approved the site to be sold to Wawa. In a statement, Vice President Commissioner Belvin says, "It is set to be demolished. We anticipate it will be in March or April. Conditional approval was given by the Planning Commission in January of 2023 and then by the Board of Commissioners meeting at the February 6th meeting. They are still pending the PennDOT approvals. Plans to demolish the landmark has not been sitting well. Erin Golden grew up in the Poconos and would often go with her parents to the inn after skiing.
It was a very warm environment where people would go right after they skied, or many times people who were shopping at the crossings before they went back on I-80. You know, a place where you can just eat and have a nice cocktail for a good price.
Golden feels that developers are what she calls jerseying the Poconos.
They're just totally ruining the beauty of the Pocono Mountains. There's nothing here that's ours anymore.
Chris Barrett is the president and CEO of the Pocono Mountains Visitors Bureau. He says that the addition of a nationally recognized brand like Wawa can help tourism in the area.
When we continue to see redevelopment, that means more outside dollars flowing in, which is a break on local taxes because of that. I mean, there are additional services, but there is a tax effect for that, which is incredibly strong.
As of now, there is still no official word as to exactly when this property behind me here will be demolished, as well as when that Wawa will be built. Reporting in Tannersville, I'm Jake Sarwar, Fox 56 News, 1st at 10.
Pocono Township says that they are also working with FEMA there due to the floodplain. Now to a follow-up to a story that Fox 56 told you about last month. The Jenkins supervisors have voted against zoning a residential area industrial in order to build warehouses in Jenkins and Plains Townships. The Wyomissing real estate investment company Modus Developments proposed the change. Fox 56 attended the public meeting where residents of Jenkins and Plains spoke out against that proposal. The supervisors came to a decision after 2 months of discussion.
Even though it would have been a financial boon to the township, the people's quality of living overrode all that.
The development would have taken 410 acres across Jenkins and Plains Townships. A vacant building fire in Scranton has now been ruled arson. Officials say that fire broke out at the old field house at Clover Field. Crews responded to the fire and were able to put it out in about 20 minutes. The building was abandoned and all utilities were cut. A 2-term district attorney narrowly missed a deadline to have his name on the May primary ballot for re-election. Tony Matawelwich of Mount Carmel submitted his nominating petitions to the Board of Elections at 5:01 on Tuesday. Now, the Elections Code contains a 5 p.m. deadline for state offices and the close of business for county offices. Northumberland County government offices close at 4:30 on Tuesdays. Coming up, one local girls basketball team had a pep rally in their honor as they headed off to a state championship. We'll have more on how the team is feeling when we come back.
A fatal 5-way match to determine who beats Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania.
Friday at 8 on Fox 56.
I'm Taylor Whartonby, and you're watching the Fox 56 News, 1st at 10.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Nice.
Sweet.
Go big or go home.
What'd you say?
What's up?
Get sales event savings on a rugged Tacoma with as low as 2.99% APR financing. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Toyota Care, a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Before and Bath Fitter. Before and Bath Fitter. If you have a before bath, now's the time to call Bath Fitter to get a beautiful after. With our unique tub-over-tub process, there's no mess or stress. Spend smart on a beautiful new bath done right, backed by a lifetime warranty. Join over 2 million happy customers who know it just fits.
Call right now and pay no interest for 24 months. Bath Fitter is the perfect fit. It's Indian Wells on Tennis Channel.
I'm unstoppable now. I'm rocking the crowd.
Watch exclusive live coverage from the first ball through the finals as the game's elite.
The losers allowed, the future is now. We're blocking them out.
Renegades.
Got the soul of a rebel.
And champions.
Gotta hold up a medal.
Duke it out in the California desert.
A moment of magic.
For one of tennis's biggest prizes. It's the BNP Paribas Open. Daily live coverage now through March 19th on Tennis Channel.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Nice.
Sweet.
Go big or go home.
What'd you say?
What's up?
Get sales event savings on a rugged Tacoma with as low as 2.99% APR financing. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Toyota Care, a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
I fell and hurt my back at work. Got my back operated on. They sent me home, one of them big body braces on. It just didn't get better. It was excruciating at times. I called Munley Law. They're receptive. They're responsible. They call you back when you leave a message. Munley Law got me the justice that I deserve. They're just a great law firm. They made things right.
Munley Law makes things right. Choose carefully.
Live, this is Fox 56 News at 10 with Aaron Leedy and Juliana Furfari and your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Mike Susko. Live, this is Fox 56 News First at 10.
It was a big night at Mohegan, Pennsylvania, as they held the 83rd Maxwell Football Club Awards for the first time in our area. At a dinner tonight, the club welcomed in some top high school, collegiate, and professional athletes to receive their awards. Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts and Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni were on hand to accept their awards, as well as USC quarterback Caleb Williams, Alabama linebacker Willie Anderson Jr., and legendary New York Jet Joe Glecko were at the club as well, and they say they were happy to be in Plains this year.
Well, you know, we love the game of football. We celebrate it at all the levels, the high school level, the collegiate level, and the professional level. And we know this area in Pennsylvania is a bedrock of high school football. Some of our high school football programs, some of our winners, our Mini-Max winners come from and hail from this area. It's got a proud tradition, and the people at Mohegan, Pennsylvania have just been so wonderful as hosts to us, and we couldn't be more pleased to have it here.
The awards dinner was preceded by a press conference with some of the winners, and that's where Fox 56 sports director Bob Ide was this morning. Alabama linebacker Will Anderson Jr. will be the top pick in this year's NFL draft. The Chuck Bednarik Award winner is ready for the next level after an all-career American high with the Tide.
Alabama linebacker Will Anderson Jr. will be the top pick in this year's NFL draft. The Chuck Bednarik Award winner is ready for the next level after an All-American career with the Tide.
Alabama did a really good job of preparing me for that on and off the field, you know, how to handle my body, how to handle, you know, people in the workplace, everything like that. So I feel like I'm more than prepared, but I'm very excited about my future and very excited about this next chapter in my life.
Tulane head coach Willie Fritz led his team to one of the most successful seasons in school history. The George Munger Award winner credits his team that won the Cotton Bowl.
Everybody asked me what was the secret of the turnaround. There's not one thing you could point at. It was everybody did a little bit better. You know, our coaches, our strength program, our academic people, and most importantly, our players.
Susquehanna University head coach Tom Perkovic was also at the big boys table as the Andy Talley Regional Coach of the Year award winner. He has led the Red Hawks to 8 or more wins over the last 4 seasons.
Yeah, definitely a program award as I look at it. You know, as my players know, I'm not the guy out in front of the program. I'm kind of behind. You know, we make it about them big time at our place. But to be considered and be here and obviously get the award, you know, helps our program profile and, you know, continue to be on that regional, national end of things where people know who we are.
Former New York Jets defensive lineman Joe Glecko is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame and will be honored with the Legends Award as one of the greatest sack leaders ever in the league.
Being considered for the Alumni Award was, you know, an awesome feeling.
because me being really like a hometown boy, it was very gratifying to get it.
Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts becomes the 6th Philadelphia Eagle to win the Burt Bell Award for the Professional Player of the Year. Former quarterback and legend Ron Jaworski says he's well deserving.
He had a fantastic season. He led the Eagles to a Super Bowl. He played phenomenal in the Super Bowl. And the future looks very, very bright, not only for Jalen, but for the Eagles football team. He's still a young quarterback. It's hard to believe he's 24 years old, playing at the level he's playing at. Howie's done a great job of surrounding him with incredible talent, starting with the offensive line, wide receivers that can go get the football, a tight end that dominates the middle of the field, and a balanced running attack. So, when you look at Jalen this past season, the way he ran the ball, the way he threw the ball, the future is very bright for Jalen and the Eagles.
Bob Ide, Fox 56 Sports.
Today, one Lackawanna County school basketball team headed to Altoona for a state competition. The Lady Falcons from Our Lady of Peace School in Clarks Green will be representing the Diocese of Scranton in the State Catholic Youth Organization tournament. Students and staff members lined the schoolyard cheering for the girls before they headed out. The girls say this is a big moment for them and the school.
It would mean so much. We haven't been to states, I think 10 years ago, since when the girls last went, and we just had everyone hyping us up and everything, and the community and the school just really excited for us to go.
The team's game will be on Friday at 7 p.m. against a team from the Archdiocese of Philadelphia. And don't forget, Bloomsburg will go up against Dunmore in this Friday's live basketball game. You can catch all of the action on MyTV WQMY starting at 7 o'clock.
And good evening. We are tracking this winter storm that will be moving into our area as we go into your Friday afternoon and Friday evening. In fact, we already have some winter weather advisories across the northern part of Pennsylvania, including our area for tomorrow. We'll have all those details and more after the break.
The USA takes on the world's best at the World Baseball Classic.
Saturday at 9 on Fox 56.
With FanDuel Casino's Play It Again offer, you can play all of your favorite casino games. And if you're down after your first day, you'll get up to $1,000 back to play it again. Download FanDuel Casino today.
Son, I think it's time we talk about your future.
I want to be an insurance mascot, just like you.
Yeah, but times have changed. People want more from their insurance company.
But you said to follow my dreams.
What about something more realistic, like professional sports?
That's so basic.
Some insurance companies are known for their mascots.
Kids' birthday parties.
Dad!
NJM is different. We're known for a claims experience that makes our customers happy. No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. NJM.
It's March, and you know what that means. The madness is just beginning. Hi, it's Dave here at Blaze Alexander Subaru. And Subaru Corporate's instructed us to mark down every single one of our new and certified pre-owned Subarus, Outback, Forester, Legacy. It doesn't matter. These Subarus are marked down and priced to sell. And with interest rates as low as 3.9% and one of the safest symmetrical all-wheel drives on the planet, you have to ask yourself, why not a Subaru? So help us celebrate this month-long sales event and get your slam dunk of a deal. And it's only at Blaze Alexander Subaru on the strip in Montoursville that we take the deals the other guys won't. Home of the low price, guaranteed.
Hey, Northeast PA, Paul Perfect Storm here. Welcome to our new showroom. Let me show you around.
The new Perfect Storm Renovation Showroom welcomes not only contractors and builders, but also homeowners and do-it-yourselfers. Everything you need for renovating your kitchen or bathroom, plus expert advice directly from the local owners. Perfect Storm Renovations, open to the public. 71 Winter Street, Pittston Township, 570-899-8710.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Yeah.
Sick.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Buy a stylish Corolla sedan, hatchback, or cross with special APR financing as low as 3.99%. Or take low financing on a Camry with available all-wheel drive.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota. Let's go places.
You wanted to end this for months, and now he's doing it for you. The feeling of winning. Find it in spades on FanDuel Casino.
The Big Bang Theory, weeknights at 7 and 7:30 on Fox 56.
Weather Window, presented by the National Weather Desk.
There's plenty of snow on the ground in Maine, but that isn't stopping some aggressive tulips from peeking out of the snow.
There is so much snow north of Lake Tahoe, California Highway Police are offering it up for free. UC Berkeley estimates more than 16 feet has fallen there in the past 2 weeks. Up to 6 more feet could fall by Sunday, with wind gusts over 60 miles per hour.
For more content like this, like the National Weather Desk on Facebook.
Now your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Mike Susko.
Good evening, everyone. 16 feet of snow. We're not going to have anything like that here, but we will have some snow as we go through your Friday. Today, though, here's a look at our time lapse from our station looking outside Plains Township, and you can see it was actually a pretty decent day. We had a little bit of wind, but it was dry. The sun came out in the afternoon. Overall, not too bad. 41 was the high at Wilkes-Barre Scranton Airport. We should be at 45, so slightly below average. But hey, you know what? We were above average for most of the winter, so we'll give Mother Nature a couple days. Satellite and radar right now showing we're quiet. We got winds primarily out of the north here. They are now calming down from being breezy the last several days. But now we're watching this. All this moisture is heading our way, and that will bring us some wintry weather as we go into your Friday afternoon and Friday night, which is why we have winter weather advisories for everybody in our area here. And again, that's for tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. Current temperatures are in the low 30s in the valleys, higher elevations in the upper 20s. It's 27 in Stroudsburg, 31 in Wilkes-Barre and Scranton, 36 as you head out towards Williamsport, and 32 in Towanda. Tonight, most if not everybody will be in the 20s here, and it'll be the calm before the storm because, like I said, tomorrow, things are going to start changing. Tomorrow morning will be fine, will be dry as you head off to work and school, but around lunchtime you can see some of that snow and wintry mix starting to move in to our area. The wintry mix will be in the valleys, higher elevations starting off with snow, moving into eastern Pennsylvania around 3-4 o'clock here, and then at some point tomorrow night, most if not everybody will transition over to snow. Might linger a little bit more with that mixing down in the Susquehanna Valley, and then as we head into the midnight hour, it starts to calm down in central Pennsylvania, but it's still go until around 3-4 in the morning for your eastern Pennsylvania here. As we go into Saturday morning, we'll still see some snow, but it's going to be more scattered snow showers, and by lunchtime here, everybody starts to dry out completely on Saturday morning. So how much are we talking? Well, in the Wyoming up valley, mid valley areas, 2 to 4 inches. If you're in the very deep part of the valley, probably closer to that 2-inch range. Down towards Bloomsburg, Lewisburg, Williamsport, 2 to 4. Lower Susquehanna Valley, under 2 inches. Higher elevations, 4 to 6. Would not be surprised in some of the higher elevations, especially in the Poconos, where we could end up maybe getting 7 or even 8 inches in spots. For Saturday, 40 degrees. We'll be seeing those morning snow showers. And then Sunday, 43. But notice another storm starts late Sunday night. And that one is going to be a little bit more tricky. But we do think we'll see a period of rain and snow on Monday, and then maybe even lasting into Tuesday and possibly even a little bit into Wednesday, Juliana. That one's a little bit more tricky. So we're going to focus on tomorrow's event more likely here, or more specifically over the next couple of hours and days. And then the weekend looking pretty good, especially Sunday.
Yeah, taking it one day at a time. All right, Mike, thank you so much.
Finding support and hope with mental health concerns. I'm Liz Bonus. Meet a family who said getting counseling together made all the difference. That is just ahead.
Legal Matters is sponsored by Figured Law Firm.
Reports of distracted driving in Pennsylvania have reached some alarming levels. Proving that a driver was distracted, however, can be difficult. Here's attorney Keith Figured with tonight's Legal Matters.
A recent report ranked Philadelphia as the third least focused city in the country, with drivers much more likely to use their phones while driving than in other cities. The injuries sustained in distracted driving crashes also tend to be more serious, with drivers failing to hit the brakes or swerve out of the way until it is too late to make a difference. In an effort to curb the number of distracted driving-related crashes in the state, Pennsylvania lawmakers enacted legislation that prohibits motorists from texting while driving. Unfortunately, many drivers still fail to comply with the law. In order to prove that a driver was distracted, timely investigation is essential. It often requires recordings from traffic cameras, photographs from the scene of the accident, and the driver's cell phone records. For more information, contact me directly at 570-954-9299 or visit figuredlaw.com.
Legal Matters is sponsored by Figured Law Firm.
A recent report ranked Philadelphia as the third least focused city in the country, with drivers much more likely to use their phones while driving than in other cities. The injuries sustained in distracted driving crashes also tend to be more serious, with drivers failing to hit the brakes or swerve out of the way until it is too late to make a difference. In an effort to curb the number of distracted driving-related crashes in the state, Pennsylvania lawmakers enacted legislation that prohibits motorists from texting while driving. Unfortunately, many drivers still fail to comply with the law. In order to prove that a driver was distracted, timely investigation is essential. It often requires recordings from traffic cameras, photographs from the scene of the accident, and the driver's cell phone records. For more information, contact me directly at 570-954-9299 or visit figuredlaw.com. Hiring an attorney will be one of the most important decisions you will make following an injury. Over 19 years ago, I set up the disability process for all of the state correctional institutions in Pennsylvania and have handled thousands of cases throughout the state. You will know during the initial conversation if the attorney has the skill and experience to handle your case. Call my office and see what sets me apart. An informed client is a powerful weapon to use against big insurance companies.
Legal advice when in need. Figured Law Firm for you and your family.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Nice. Sweet.
Go big or go home.
What'd you say?
What's up? Get sales event savings on a rugged Tacoma with as low as 2.99% APR financing. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Toyota Care, a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
I'm just gonna apply some pressure, okay?
When minutes matter, you have the power to save a life. Learn more at minutesmatter.upmc.com.
This is where legends are made. This is the NHRA.
Sunday at noon on Fox 56. You're watching Fox 56 News first at 10.
The Wyoming Valley Catholic Youth Center is celebrating 75 years. Fox 56's Josh O'Coolum visited the center today to see how they've been helping the community for decades.
It's an exciting year, celebrating 75 years of the agency. It's hard to believe that we've been around that long and survived and been serving members of our community so many years.
The Catholic Youth Center is most well known for their child care program. They say they see about 300 kids a day.
We go round the clock with child care from Monday morning at 4:30 a.m. until the following Saturday at 7 a.m., providing child care services to children ages 6 weeks old up through 13 years of age.
Mark Soprano is the executive director at the Wilkes-Barre Center now, but he started visiting the CYC at 6 years old. He said he still remembers making a Christmas tree out of a Reader's Digest magazine. He said the CYC offered him a safe environment that he now lends to others.
I mean, I think about that quite often, like where myself and so many other children would be if they didn't have a place like the CYC. So many of the children we see here are from single-parent families. Maybe mom or dad isn't involved in the picture. And certainly in today's world, the parents are working, sometimes working 2 or 3 jobs.
They also offer sports programs and programs for teens. Soprano says CYC has changed over the years, from an optional place kids can go to a place that some kids need.
There's so many lives we've touched over the years, and so many special kids that have been through our doors. Being part of the Catholic Church, being part of the Diocese of Scranton, we like to think we do a little more. We go above and beyond what some other places might.
And Soprano tells me they'll have announcements soon about expansions to their programs and facilities. Reporting in Wilkes-Barre, I'm Josh O'Coolum, Fox 56 News, first at 10.
The CYC will be holding their annual March Madness fundraiser on April 1st to help kick off that anniversary.
The NASCAR Cup Series fires into Phoenix, where the best of the best look to rise again.
Sunday at 3 on Fox 56.
I'm Joshua Coulomb, and you're watching the Fox 56 News, First at 10.
More choices, more laughter, more time to play, and less need to worry. At Capital Blue Cross, we're driven by a simple goal: to go the extra mile for you through all of life's ups and downs, and to always be there when you need us. Capital Blue Cross, going the extra mile for you.
So with a Planet Fitness Black Card, I'll get a post-workout glow like that guy?
Everybody knows that you need to glow, the glow, the glow.
And I get a free Amazon Halo to track my fitness and sleep.
Because when you got the glow, there is no stopping what you want to do. Oh.
And I can bring a friend.
It's the way of life.
Okay, sign me up.
Sign up for the PF Black Card for $1 down, $24.99 a month, and get a free Amazon Halo View. Ends March 15th. It's glow time.
Welcome to the home of Blackjack, with the largest library of blackjack games in the industry. Spanish 21, Live Dealer, Vacation Blackjack, and more. New players can download the DraftKings Casino app, use the promo code, and get a deposit match up to $100 in casino credits.
Attention homeowners, is it time for a new roof? Then it's time for a brand new metal roof from the pros at USA. Easy pay plans as low as $79 a month. Cash customers, no money down until your USA metal roof is complete. Call today for a free in-home consultation. Ask about our 0% financing. 1-877-872-3398 or visit usametalroofs.com.
Call USA today.
A new metal roof from USA.
Creatures, great and small.
New season, new adventures.
Woo, what a rush.
Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
Isn't there some other way you can express affection?
Housebroken season premiere Sunday, March 26th on Fox.
Live, this is Fox 56 News, First at 10.
Scranton is living up to the name of the Electric City. Whether you like it or not, the future is now. Today, Scranton officials, alongside members of the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection, unveiled fleets of electric vehicles. The newly leased vehicles will be used by the Code of Enforcement Office.
Rolling out these 10 vehicles for our code enforcement team. So no longer will people be calling saying, I heard code enforcement was here, but I didn't see them. I think you see it, it's going to be hard to miss.
The 10 2023 Chevrolet Bolt EVs were funded through a PADEP grant. More charging stations are planned to be installed within the Linden Street garage. This month, Fox 56 is partnering with NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, for Sinclair Care's Mental Health Support and Hope. It's a campaign to encourage mental health awareness with a focus on young adults. NAMI is the nation's largest grassroots mental health organization dedicated to building better lives for the millions of Americans affected by mental illness. Now, medical reporter Liz Bonus shares one family's journey to recovery.
Hey there, everybody. Those who've struggled to find support and hope with mental health concerns say sometimes recovery needs to involve the whole family.
When you spin this and whatever letter number you land on.
For the Phillips family, the need to start therapy here at Ohio's Central Clinic Behavioral Health started several months ago.
Typically, we work with individuals, but they are in a unit.
Cousin Desiana came to stay with them, and she's living with diabetes.
Well, I love when Miss Kendra cook her macaroni.
Miss Kendra, who is also mom to Shayla and Tanaya, owns a catering company. The whole family enjoys making food and art. When it came to the art of family dynamics, however,
it got to the point to where I needed some help, and I had to start somewhere.
So together, here with Miss April, the family focused on one goal at a time.
We talk about school, and we play games like what connection.
Me and Miss April, we play games, we talk about our friends.
They soon learned that from attention problems with homework to patience and kindness making meals together.
Some of those games are we're building frustration tolerance.
Mental health counselor April Carr says even though, as Dad puts it, there are ups and downs in any journey.
Like 1 minute we cool, next minute we beefing.
Working together as a family, you can accomplish a lot. The secret, this family says, is not to be afraid to ask for help.
Some people might be a little too scared to actually come out and talk about their feelings and stuff like that. Here, they can let you know, their therapist might know something I might not know about them.
It helped a lot. Like, when I say a lot, it's like, it helped me more than what I thought.
Now, one note, even if you think you cannot afford this kind of family therapy, there are grants and programs many counseling centers now have to assist. You just need to ask about them. I'm medical reporter Liz Bonus. Now back to you.
You can also learn more about resources and support groups in the area at sinclaircares.com or by scanning the QR code on your screen right now.
Good evening, everyone. We're tracking this winter storm that is moving our way and will move in tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. But current temperatures out there in the upper 20s. If you're in the higher elevations, lower elevations in the low to mid 30s at this moment. As we go through tomorrow, in the morning, we're going to be fine. The snow actually starts in central Pennsylvania right around 11, 12 o'clock and then starts to move into eastern Pennsylvania a little bit later, around 2, 3, even 4 o'clock in some areas. And we'll actually start off as rain in some of the valleys before switching over to snow for Friday night. As we go into overnight hours tomorrow night into Saturday, we will be seeing the snow end first in central Pennsylvania. Juliana, it will last until around sunrise on Saturday morning before becoming more scattered until noontime on Saturday.
Congressional Republicans digging into the Twitter files today on Capitol Hill as part of their ongoing investigation into what they call the weaponization of the federal government. National correspondent Kayla Gaskins has more from Capitol Hill.
Would you please stand and raise your right hand?
On Thursday, journalists Matt Taibbi and Michael Schellenberger sharing the spotlight on Capitol Hill, testifying to their work on what's been dubbed the Twitter files.
This is by far the most serious thing that I've ever looked at, and it's certainly the most grave story that I've ever worked on personally.
Their work, a deep dive into the nature of the relationship between big tech, government agencies, and the mainstream media, and coordinated efforts that resulted in the censorship of Americans who disagreed with those in power.
I've never worked on an issue where so frequently while doing it, I just had chills go up my spine because of what I was seeing happening.
Tweet by tweet, Taibbi, Schellenberger, and a handful of others sharing documents highlighting a range of concerns, from the White House pushing Twitter to quiet medical experts like Harvard epidemiologist Dr. Martin Kulldorff, who disagreed with their pandemic policies, to the FBI urging suppression of the Hunter Biden laptop story ahead of the 2020 presidential election.
When we read things like flagged by DHS or please see attached report from FBI for potential misinformation. This would be attached to an Excel spreadsheet with a long list of names whose accounts were often suspended shortly after.
Democrats on the subcommittee attempting to discredit the journalists.
Is it true that you have profited since you were the recipient of the Twitter files? You've made money.
Labeling them as right-wing pawns.
Cherry-picked, out-of-context emails and screenshots designed to promote his chosen narrative, Elon Musk's chosen narrative.
Both pushing back on the accusations.
The people affected include Trump supporters, but also left-leaning sites like Consortium and Truth Out.
You got any, pro-Trump bumper stickers on your car?
I voted for Biden.
Additional hearings on the alleged weaponization of the federal government expected to be held in the coming months. In Washington, I'm Kayla Gaskins.
And we want to know, what are your biggest concerns after reading the Twitter files? You could feel free to scan the QR code on the right side of your screen to leave your answer.
A fatal five-way match to determine who beats Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania.
Friday at 8 on Fox 56.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Susko, and you're watching the Fox 56 News first at 10.
Don't be so aggressive.
Penn's Hockey, best served on ice.
It's March, and you know what that means. The madness is just beginning. Hi, it's Dave here at Blaze Alexander Subaru. And Subaru Corporate has instructed us to mark down every single one of our new and certified pre-owned Subarus, Outback, Forester, Legacy. It doesn't matter. These Subarus are marked down and priced to sell. And with interest rates as low as 3.9% and one of the safest symmetrical all-wheel drives on the planet, you have to ask yourself, why not a Subaru? So help us celebrate this month-long sales event and get your slam dunk of a deal. And it's only at Blaze Alexander Subaru on the strip in Montoursville that we take the deals the other guys won't. Home of the low price, guaranteed.
It's Indian Wells on Tennis Channel.
I'm unstoppable now. I'm rocking the crowd.
Watch exclusive live coverage from the first ball through the finals as the game's elite.
The losers allowed, the future is now. We're blocking them out.
Renegades.
Got the soul of a rapper.
And champions.
Gotta hold up a medal.
Duke it out in the California desert.
A moment of magic.
For one of tennis's biggest prizes. It's the BNP Paribas Open. Daily live coverage now through March 19th on Tennis Channel.
Are you looking for a Medicaid plan that can make your life simpler? Choose GHP Family from Geisinger, and you'll get a dedicated customer support team to help you navigate your health journeys. Have questions about your coverage? Looking for a specialist near your home? We're here to help. Because with GHP Family, your peace of mind is a top priority.
Find out more at ghpfamily.com/membersfirst.
You know Concrete Alternatives for raising and leveling walkways, patios, driveways, and pool decks. But did you also know they're concrete restoration specialists? Concrete Alternatives does beautiful indoor epoxy flooring, and they can resurface and seal outdoor areas like pool walks, entrances, and driveways. Why replace it when you can restore it? Quick and affordable. Do business with a local company with a solid reputation. Visit concrete-alternatives.com. 570-926-1986.
Don't be so aggressive.
Penn's Hockey, best served on ice.
Live, this is Fox 56 News at 10 with Aaron Leedy and Juliana Furfari and your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Mike Susko. Live, this is Fox 56 News first at 10.
As we wait for the Supreme Court's decision on student loan forgiveness, lawmakers are weighing in on the program. Last year, Biden announced an executive action to cancel up to $20,000 of federal student loans for eligible borrowers, but lawsuits followed. The Supreme Court recently heard arguments about whether the Biden administration had the authority to cut down those loans. One Democratic lawmaker says Americans should consider the program as a source of income down the road.
I believe they're going to find that he didn't have standing, that he violated the Constitution by not bringing it through the congressional process. We're all elected by people across this country. We ought to be the ones debating that and voting on the merits of that. That didn't happen here.
We need to stop calling it loan forgiveness or a freebie or a giveaway. It's actually an investment in human capital in this country. When we educate and prepare young people in any profession, they earn more every year and they pay more taxes every year.
It will likely take several months for the court to make a decision. President Biden is proposing a new plan to fund Medicare by increasing taxes on the rich. In an essay in the New York Times, Biden says that he wants to increase the Medicare tax rate from 3.8% to 5% on income higher than $400,000 per year. The Tax Policy Center estimates that would increase tax revenues by more than $117 billion over the next decade. Biden says this would extend Medicare's solvency by 25 years.
As we go through your Friday, we are tracking that winter storm already, seeing those winter weather advisories in effect. But for tonight, it's going to be a quiet one. We'll be in the 20s, and we'll have more details on that winter storm for your Friday and another one that we're tracking for next week after the break.
A PTA meeting goes PT.
Ooh, people need to disagree and have their voice shouted over. That's what democracy was.
Sunday at 8.
Do you feel uneasy, irritable? Does your internet bill make you anxious? You may be suffering from UPH, unexpected price hikes. It happened to me. And then I switched to T-Mobile and got 5G home internet for just $50 a month. Now I'm sleeping better, my skin is glowing, and my hair has never been so shiny. Most importantly, T-Mobile has price lock guarantee. They will never raise your internet rate, ever. Switch to T-Mobile Home Internet. It worked for me. And just look at that shine. Wait, what has the internet got to do with my hair?
Burke's Gun Shop is family owned and operated. We buy, sell, and trade firearms. At Burke's Gun Shop, we promise to give you the high-quality personal service you'll come to expect. Enjoy our 10-lane indoor shooting range and training courses. Over 1,900 firearms and ammo in stock, including handguns, long guns, and accessories. Burke's Gun Shop is a one-stop shop for all your shooting needs. Open 7 days a week. Burke'sGunShop.com.
Hi, I'm John Bittner. Do you need a new roof? Just don't pick a name of a company, especially a roof. Choose a name you can trust. Bittner Roofs. We furnish and install architectural shingle roofs and especially metal roofs, manufactured right here locally from us to you installed. Call us right now. We'll quote you an estimate over the phone. Or go to our website. We also provide in-home financing. Call Bittner Roofs today.
For grace, comfort, and rest from the struggles in life, join us for the celebration of the Catholic Mass. Experience a time of inspiration as we come together for Sunday worship and prayer.
Join us for Catholic Mass here, Sunday mornings at 8. For more information, visit heartofthenation.org.
Oh, we love Geisinger Gold, seriously. We really, really do.
Learn why so many people choose Geisinger Gold Medicare Advantage plans, starting at $0 per month, featuring insulin as low as $17.50 a month, plus a $500 flexible spending card for extra dental, vision, and hearing costs.
Like I'm holding this hand, I'm holding on to Geisinger Gold.
Learn about the many benefits of Geisinger Gold. Request your free All Plans guide today.
Seinfeld, weeknights at 11 on Fox 56. Now your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Mike Susko.
Good evening, everyone. Well, out in Berwick today, we had a pretty decent day out there. Plenty of sunshine across Columbia County earlier today. We had some mix of clouds in there, but overall, it was not a bad day at all. And we saw a little bit of wind here and there, but it was nothing like what we had yesterday. 41 was the high at Wilkes-Barre Scranton's airport, and satellite and radar still showing that northerly wind, but just a mix of some stars and clouds and what's left of that full moon from earlier this week. We also have this winter storm off to the west. This is moving our way and will impact us tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. In fact, we already have winter weather advisories for the entire viewing area here in northeast and central Pennsylvania because of that winter weather. Current temperatures, if you're in the valleys, you're in the low to mid 30s. If you're in the higher elevations like Stroudsburg, 27, 29 in Hazleton, 37 down in Sealands Grove, and 33 in Tunkhannock. At this moment, we'll all drop down into the 20s tonight, be mostly cloudy, and the calm before the storm because that precipitation will hold off until after you head to work and school tomorrow morning. If you're between a normal morning rush hour, you'll be fine. As we go into the afternoon, though, this is when that precipitation starts to arrive west to east. It will start off as rain in the valleys, higher elevations mainly snow, and then moves into eastern Pennsylvania around 3, 4 o'clock here. And then everybody transitions to snow at some point tomorrow evening. Starts to end in central Pennsylvania right after midnight. We'll see the widespread snow continue until around 3 to 6 in the morning. In eastern Pennsylvania, becomes more scattered throughout Saturday morning. By lunchtime Saturday, we're pretty much done with it here, but we could see a couple flakes around for the Scranton St. Patrick's Day parade on Saturday, so just keep that in mind. Off to school. Tomorrow, 27 and cloudy. Heading home, the rain and snow starts depending on your location and depending on where you live. If you're in the valleys, especially the Up Valley, Mid Valley, and Wyoming Valley, 2 to 4 inches. Poconos, 4 to 6. Isolated areas, maybe even up to 8 inches. And then off to the north and west for places like Bradford County, same thing, 4 to 6 inches. Isolate higher amounts. Susquehanna or Valley area, you're going to be around 2 inches, I think, here because you're just going to see more mixing. Saturday, 40 degrees with those morning snow showers becoming mostly cloudy in the afternoon. And then Sunday, 43, mostly cloudy with another winter storm coming in later on the weekend, at the end of the weekend into early next week. That one, depending on the exact track, we could either end up getting hit with pretty decent amount of snow, or it's going to be really nothing. We'll keep an eye on that one for you. But for tomorrow, Juliana, again, we'll start off a rain and snow mix in the valleys, snow in the higher elevations. It ends by Saturday morning. And as we look at the rest of that 7-day forecast, once we get through Monday and Tuesday, we're pretty good here. Temperatures will be in the low 40s for the next 7 days.
All right, Mike, thank you so much. We'll be right back.
Fox 56 News First at 10 is sponsored by Toyota. For legendary safety and reliability, choose Toyota. And let's go places.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Nice.
Sweet.
Go big or go home.
What'd you say?
What's up?
Get sales event savings on a rugged Tacoma with as low as 2.99% APR financing. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Toyota Care, a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
With FanDuel Casino's Play It Again offer, you can play all of your favorite casino games. And if you're down after your first day, you'll get up to $1,000 back to play it again. Download FanDuel Casino today.
At Long John Silver's, our $6 shrimp baskets will save you from the sea of sandwich sameness. Whether they're fried to golden perfection or sizzling on the grill, our $6 shrimp baskets will have you hooked. Order online at longjohnsilvers.com. This year.
Bathfitter doesn't just fit your bath. With hundreds of custom designs, it fits your style. With our unique tub-over-tub installation in just a day, it fits your schedule with no demo or mess. With quality that's guaranteed for life, it fits your high standards. It just fits. Bathfitter.
Don't wait. Call right now and pay no interest for 24 months. Find out why Bathfitter is the perfect fit.
It's March, and you know what that means. The madness is just beginning. Hi, it's Dave here at Blaze Alexander Subaru. And Subaru Corporate has instructed us to mark down every single one of our new and certified pre-owned Subarus, Outback, Forester, Legacy. It doesn't matter. These Subarus are marked down and priced to sell. And with interest rates as low as 3.9% and one of the safest symmetrical all-wheel drives on the planet, you have to ask yourself, why not a Subaru? So help us celebrate this month-long sales event and get your slam dunk of a deal. And it's only at Blaze Alexander Subaru on the strip in Montoursville that we take the deals the other guys won't. Home of the low price, guaranteed.
You ready for this?
Because we're coming to the CW.
Meters broken. You win parking. The feeling of winning. Find it in spades on FanDuel Casino Reward Machine, the free-to-play daily game that offers you a chance to win up to $2,000 in casino bonus.
Noon on Fox 56. You're watching Fox 56 News First at 10.
The Food and Drug Administration is proposing new rules to ensure tobacco users really know what they're getting. The proposal would standardize the way tobacco products are made and packaged. That includes cigarettes, cigars, chewing tobacco, and e-cigarettes. The FDA says there have been inconsistencies between what is in e-cigarettes and what's on the label, noting that some products have been contaminated with metal, plastic, and glass. The U.S. Supreme Court is asking Congress for more funding to keep justices safe. Their request was made in a new annual budget request posted today. The Supreme Court told Congress that it needs nearly $6 million in new security funding to expand protection for the judges amid recent threats made against the court. We'll be right back with a final check of your forecast.
This is the USFL. Dragons, USDA primetime football. Except no substitutes.
I'm Jake Sarwar, and you're watching the Fox 56 News First at 10.
The only way you're ever gonna know what you're made of is by heading into the big, wild, raging, so damn beautiful it hurts world and finding out for yourself. Were you born to follow a path, or were you born free? The new Grand Cherokee, made for what you're made of.
Now during the Jeep Celebration event, while qualified returning FCA lessees can lease the 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xE for $369 a month. Visit Jeep.com for details.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Nice.
Sweet.
Go big or go home.
What'd you say?
What's up? Get sales event savings on a rugged Tacoma with as low as 2.99% APR financing. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Toyota Care, a 2-year no-cost maintenance plan.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Vanessa. So this is what party at, huh?
I'm just in the slots for a minute.
Oh, I got me a little blackjack heater going myself. That's my guy Steve right there. Would be nice to get a king, Steve.
Come on, give Fox that king,
Come on,
Steve.
Steve, give me the king. Give me the king, Steve. Blackjack! Woo!
He got the king.
I got it.
He got the king.
Are you a caregiver? Do you feel underappreciated? Call Complete Home Care. Transferring is easy, and we handle all the paperwork. Complete Home Care offers the highest weekly pay, great medical benefits, life insurance, and offers overtime and holiday pay. Call today and interview with our team from the comfort of your own home. Take the first step. Make the switch. Transfer to Complete Home Care today.
Refresh your home for the season and save on everything you need at Raymore & Flanigan's Spring Style Sale. Get up to 25% off our huge selection of in-stock furniture. Sofas starting at just $5.99. Dining sets at $3.99. Queen beds, $4.49. Recliners, $4.99. And queen mattresses at $3.99. Or buy now and pay later with no interest financing that fits your budget. Thousands of items are ready to deliver in 3 days or less. Save on your spring refresh now, only at Raymore & Flanigan.
And enjoying an ice-cold sweet treat during a hot day at the parks. But soon you won't have to wait for your next trip to Disney. One Disney fave is coming to grocery stores. It's right there at the Dole Whip. The tropical soft serve has been a staple at Disney parks since it was introduced at Magic Kingdom in 1984. Mike, this is something I 100% will buy. I do not even have to think twice.
Yeah, it looks really good. And it kind of reminds me of a gelati a little bit out in the picture there. And you know what? Maybe one thing you can do with this snowfall forecast, especially in the higher elevations, Juliana, is maybe make some snow ice cream if you get enough of it here. This is the expected totals Friday afternoon through Saturday. And then as we go into Saturday morning, everything's kind of calms down. We have a nice day Sunday, and then we're looking at another storm as we go into Monday and Tuesday. So the active weather continues here in northeast and central Pennsylvania.
All right, Mike, thank you so much. That is your local news at 10. You can find us anytime at FOX56.com. Have a great night.
Watch the Fox 56 News first at 10 anywhere. Download the Fox 56 News app now.